morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty Impact Day webinar. And just a couple of tips for an enjoyable webinar. Have a pen and paper on hand to take notes or an iPad or a tablet. Use a speakerphone, earpiece, or Bluetooth headset so that you are hands-free. And if you're having any technical difficulty, you can email me at stacybenedict@BHHSFloridaRealty.com, and I will be monitoring questions and chats throughout the presentation today. You can also view your own control panel by clicking on the arrows in the upper right-hand section of your screen and send me any notes or questions that you have. And for added convenience, you can listen to all of our webinars either through your computer speakers or through the conference call-in phone number. But if you're having any difficulty hearing the webinar from your computer speakers, please simply call into the phone number listed in the control panel and enter the access code. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you today Pat Donnie, who is our Regional Vice President of our Southeast region. So Pat, it's all yours.
Thank you, Stacy. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. As Stacy mentioned, my position is Vice President of the Southeast region. That's made up of the 9 offices in Miami-Dade and Broward County. My counterparts in the other regions around Florida are Bridget Peterson-Hugh in Southwest Florida, Elaine Glandon in the Northwest and Central region, and Carol Hill in the Northeast region. Heading up our leadership team is our President and CEO, Ray Mesa. As you can see, Ray's active on a national and state realtor association level. He interacts with leaders of real estate companies around the country. He belongs to a top 50 group where he gets to network with these leaders and exchange ideas. And he's been ranked as one of real estate's most powerful leaders in a ranking called the Swanepoel Power 200. It's one of the country's most influential real estate publications and rankings. He does a great job of keeping us up to date on industry news with his informative emails every day. We have a great lineup of real estate professionals that are going to walk us through the many services and products that are designed to help us grow our business. First, we're going to hear from Shenna Fowler of Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. She'll guide us through the closing process and show you why closing with Florida Title and Guarantee Agency is the #1 ingredient for a successful closing. Next, you're going to be hearing from Sharon Sapp, and Sharon's the Vice President of Business Development, Relocation, and Referrals. She's going to give you an overview of our relocation department and explain the various types of referrals, such as incoming, outgoing, and broker-to-broker from our network. Finally, we'll hear from Stacy Benedict. Stacy's our Vice President of E-commerce and Marketing, and she'll walk us through the many tools and products designed to grow our business and help us increase our name and brand awareness. So thank you again for joining us. We have a ton of great information to share with you. If this is your first time joining us for Impact Day, prepare to be wowed. If you're a frequent listener like me, I promise you'll learn something new to help grow your business because we're constantly updating our Impact Day presentation as we add new tools and services. First, a little about our company. We are 19 years strong this year. Our statewide sales volume last year was over $3 billion, and that was represented by almost 16,500 closed transactions. How do we stack up in comparison to the other companies in the Berkshire Hathaway network? It made us #1 in the state of Florida and among the top 10 of all the Berkshire Hathaway brokers nationwide. We're a full-service brokerage founded in 1999. We are found in over 40 locations around the state, servicing 21 counties with more than 1,900 sales professionals, title representatives, and support staff. We've recently expanded our service area to include offices in Mount Dora and in the Gainesville area. So a shout out to any of you that have recently joined us that are on the webinar this morning. We're a diverse mix of sales professionals who collectively speak a total of 33 languages. Be sure that you go into your online profile on our company website and list all of the languages that you speak. We're a part of the national franchise network of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. What that brings to us is the world-class brand name of Berkshire Hathaway, along with the operational excellence of HomeServices of America, which is the unit of Berkshire Hathaway that operates their real estate companies. Berkshire Hathaway is a brand known around the world and valued for its strength, integrity, trust, and longevity. It's valued so much by the investment world that a single share of the company's Class A stock, closed at the close of trading yesterday, sold for $293,920. Berkshire Hathaway's chairman, Warren Buffett, is quoted as saying, "You will gain from the strengths of those around you." And if you look around, it's easy to spot a company or a product known by Berkshire Hathaway. Everything from Heinz ketchup to Fruit of the Loom, and from NetJets to Dairy Queen, and of course, the famous Geico Insurance. It's no wonder that Warren Buffett is such an icon of American business. Berkshire Hathaway is ranked by Barron's Magazine as the #2 most respected company in the world. In the 2017 J.D. Power survey for home buyer and seller satisfaction, Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices was honored with the highest ranking. The Berkshire Hathaway name puts you as a sales professional in the elite ranks of global brand recognition. When the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty name appears on a yard sign, it's truly a sign, that buyers and sellers want to see. Our brand is universally respected, it's progressive, straightforward, and in real estate for the long term. It's the fastest growing real estate brand in the country, with over 1,350 offices in 47 states and over 45,000 sales professionals. There's a commitment to make Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices a name that's top of mind in real estate. This commitment to brand recognition means national advertising, public relations, and digital media campaigns. Technology is key in the digital marketing campaign launched by Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices in April, just last month of this year. Through the use of what's known as predictive analytics, our campaign will target different types of buyers and sellers with messages that resonate with them. We encounter people with all different types of real estate needs: first-time buyers, move-up buyers, or sellers who are downsizing. Our message can't be a one-size-fits-all. We need to personalize it, and that is exactly what persona marketing does. Our persona marketing is a series of videos that will reach out to the targeted consumer group and get them asking the question, am I in the right real estate situation for me? Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices has partnered with VaynerMedia to create a campaign that is cutting edge and designed to put our name in front of the real estate consumer before they make the decision to enter the market as a buyer or seller. If you have not heard of VaynerMedia and its founder, Gary Vaynerchuk, be sure and Google it later. Definitely one of the newest millennial tech billionaires on the scene. The entire media campaign can be found on the Resource Center, and all you have to do is type 2018, the year 2018, into the search bar. All the messages that end with a question designed to make the consumer think about their next real estate move. Campaigns like, "Are you comfortable?" Is downsizing about saving money? Is this a new chapter? All leading up to a new tagline in our advertising known as "Good to Ask." In addition to our digital media campaign, you can still find us in a number of luxury real estate magazines. Our own Luxury Collection magazine is published as a standalone magazine and then also bound inside the DuPont registry, where we take advantage of their commercial circulation. You'll also see the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices luxury presence in the Robb Report and Unique Homes. Prestige magazine is another collection of Berkshire Hathaway listings, published both as a standalone magazine and circulated as part of Unique Homes magazine. We now move from marketing on to getting business done. We offer customers a family of services to meet all their real estate needs. Our family includes Lennar Corporation, our corporate parent, Florida Title and Guarantee Agency, our in-house title company, and our lending partner, Eagle Home Mortgage. Part of our commitment to service is the ability to handle all parts of the real estate transaction. Our partner, Eagle Home Mortgage, is dedicated to taking the confusion out of the mortgage process. Their team of loan officers are dedicated to finding just the right lending program for every customer. So be sure to partner with your Eagle Home Loan Officer. As a company, we've also made a commitment in our community to support the Sunshine Kids Foundation, a nonprofit organization that helps bring a little sunshine into the lives of kids undergoing treatment for cancer. The Sunshine Kids Foundation operates on donations from individuals, foundations, and corporations. All the activities are free of charge to the children and their families, and thousands of children have enjoyed group activities, adventure trips, and the emotional support of being with other kids who are also going through this difficult time in their young lives. Our company has raised over $3.5 million for the Sunshine Kids and has been recognized as the #1 fundraiser in our network across the country. Be sure and ask your branch manager when your next Sunshine Kids event is scheduled in your area. So before we continue with the rest of our presentation, I want to remind you that if you have any questions, you can type them into the chat box. And if not, that I'm going to turn it over to Shanna Fowler of Florida Title and Guarantee Agency. Welcome, Shanna.
Thank you, and welcome to everybody else who is here today. We appreciate you joining us for Impact Day in 2018. So who is Florida Title and Guarantee Agency? We are actually a sister company with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty, and we come to you with a management team that has not only credentials, but years of experience within the title industry. Jeff Hall is our Vice President of Title Operations. He's been with the company for well over 10 years, and Sherry Roll is our East Coast Manager, and Kelly Davis is our Southwest and Central Region Manager. Each one of them manage the team, and we cover all of the state of Florida in order to write title for the different properties that are being bought and sold. And then also ensuring lenders on refinances. Florida Title and Guarantee Agency wants to bring to you and your customers a commitment to excellent customer service. That's one thing that we do strive for on every closing that we do. And we do that by actually setting protocols. And we do that internally to make sure that we have our different processes, things are being followed so that no matter where they close, what office they close in, they're always getting that excellent customer service. We also work with multiple underwriters in order to overcome what we call title implements. So any of those little things that show up on title, we actually have multiple underwriters that we can go to find out and get those title implements taken care of. It's nice because our different underwriters are Fortune 500 companies, like First American Title Insurance Company, and we can work with their underwriters to appeal those implements and to do a proactive title processing. So it helps us on our side to be able to give free and clear title to all the new buyers, and it allows you guys to know that we are working with those protocols to make sure that the sellers are able to give that clear title. So it's a great way for us to make sure that you and your customers are taken care of. We've also made it a company stance to have licensed title representatives in every Berkshire HomeServices Florida Realty office. Many people don't know that in the state of Florida, title representatives or title individuals do not have to be licensed in order to do closings. We as a company want to make sure that every one of our representatives are licensed. This way it keeps us up to date on all the different industry news that's out there. We keep our licenses up to date, and we can bring you all the information that is new as it comes out. We want to be a resource for you, and that's why we have each representative there. If you want to find the representative, you maybe don't know who is in your office, you can actually find that on our website, and through that be able to understand who the actual closer is, or we call them closers or licensed title representatives in your office. We also bring to you what we call our Florida Title University. We are out there educating individuals. For instance, when the TRID rule changed, we did what's called a Florida Title University in each one of the offices, educating you about what that new rule was and how it affected the ALTA statement which came out and all the different rules that had happened during that time, so that you guys are up to date on industry news. So as the latest, greatest things come out, we want to make sure that we're bringing that to you, and we do that through our Florida Title University. We also have different things that we bring to you, such as conducting our face-to-face closings at your Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices location. This allows us to come to your branch to be able to sign with you and your customers where they're already familiar with maybe coming to your office. The face-to-face closings is a personal touch we want to make sure we do and make sure your customers get closed in a timely manner. We also bring our expertise to you and your customers in many different things that are happening still throughout the industry, such as short sales. There are short sales that are still occurring, and many people aren't aware that Florida Title and Guarantee has a partnership with different short sale attorneys. So what this means for you and your customer is the attorney actually takes on the liability and signs the seller with the lender, all the different things that come through on that short sale process, and they take on that liability, and then they allow us to write title. The nice thing is they don't collect any fees until we actually get to closing on the settlement statements. So this partnership that we have worked with these short sale attorneys is a great way to have short sales done and put the liability on the attorney for the seller and not have to worry about getting involved in the negotiation, because the attorney will do that for you. We also have individuals who are very experienced in the REO world and also HUD transactions. For those of you who may be involved in those transactions, we do have specific people who have varied knowledge in those areas, and we can use those for your closings. We do also have commercial closing specialists, so anybody who is in the commercial closing side of things, we do have a specialist on staff that allows that to occur. The other one that we have is we have individuals with construction closings. So any of those who have knowledge in the construction field, we have used their expertise to work with not only Lennar, but different builders around the state. So if you're in any new home closings, know that we do have a construction closing team that can work with you and your customers. One of the other great things that we want to do and bring to you as part of that expertise is put together what we call our smooth sailing for our buyers and sellers. This information sheet is actually out on our website, and this allows your buyers and sellers to know in advance kind of what to expect as they go through the closing process. It's a great way for them to go out and just kind of see what will happen when they sign their contract all the way through till closing, and it gives them kind of an update. So we call it our smooth sailing for buyers and sellers to set an expectation of what will happen through closing. One of the other great benefits that we bring to you, the agent, is we pay you directly at the closing table. For those of you who would like to do that, we actually work with corporate to be able to allow the funds that are real estate funds to be cut to you, and then also to Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty. So that's a great benefit that we offer. Florida Title and Guarantee Agency also wants to bring to you some things that you can use when you're meeting with your customers. One of the great things we have is what we call our closing process. This sheet is a great snapshot of the different interactions that happen through the closing process. Not only do you have a contract and you get a deposit in, but we as title are working our side of things while the mortgage lender for the buyer is working their side of things. The mortgage individual will work with the buyer to be able to go through all the loan process and get all the information and put together the whole mortgage. Well, that's working. We as title are working with our representatives and with you and the customers to do a title search for the property. We actually then process the file by ordering payoffs and making sure all those liens, all those impediments, judgments will be taken care of, and ordered payoffs that we can wire to them to make sure that all of the land is what we call free and clear title. So we do that through our processors and make sure all that's taken care of. And then we work with the lender to put everything together. So we as the title company receive closing instructions, and we put together documentation, and we bring all the parties to closing. Then after that closing, we actually do what's called funding, or we give out all the different information and all the different money and send all the documents where they need to be sent so that we could get it recorded. And then ultimately, we will issue the title policy to the customer. So this is just kind of a great snapshot that you can see kind of how the whole closing process works simultaneously between title and mortgage when a buyer has a mortgage. Florida Title and Guarantee Agency also wants to make sure that we show Berkshire Hathaway has sold every listing that they have out there. And a great way that we want to do that is we want to communicate for a great smooth transaction. This is one that we want to make sure that we get as much information from you at the beginning that we can to be able to help us contact those customers and to be able to get the information needed to proceed with the closing transaction. We just want to make sure that the contracts do have a clear legal description so that if it's maybe been faxed a couple different ways, that you also send a blank, clean copy so that we're making sure we search the correct property to be able to do your closing for you. And then if any of you guys have a seller, a listing that has an existing title policy, many people don't know that one, if that seller has bought the property and it's been less than 3 years, the seller's actually given, if they have their policy, what we call reissue credit. This allows for the seller to get kind of money back at closing on that title policy. This also allows us to see kind of how other people have searched the land prior. Many people don't understand kind of the title search process, and when we do a title search on land, when our underwriter does, it's a 30-year base search of that property and anything that may have occurred in those 30 years. But if you have a seller's existing policy, and we get that at the time of contract as well, we only search back through the seller's date that they had purchased that property originally. This allows for a shorter time frame because we can actually rely on that seller's existing policy. And it actually allows less title implements, when we search maybe less years on that property, to be able to give free and clear title to the buyer. It's a great way that if you have a seller's existing title policy and you want to provide it, we can actually do a cleaner search of that property moving forward. Some of the title representatives in your office, have information sheets that if you grab one of those information sheets, you can actually put together the different information at the beginning. Maybe if you know marital status of customers, or anything that you may find out, maybe a title holder has died, or your seller or buyer aren't going to be here, or they have a power of attorney. The more information that you can provide up front, the more we can get with you and your customers to do a smooth closing transaction to get that property sold. One of the other things that we do is many times as we get to closing, we do what we call an update on closing. So our title search is done through a certain date when we first open the sale. And so once everything closes, we actually, when we get to the closing date, close that gap of the search. So we go back and we do an update to make sure that nothing new has appeared on that land and that we truly are getting free and clear title. Florida Title and Guarantee is updating and revamping their website. So as you go out there, you're going to see lots of different things that are going on with our website. Information for sellers and buyers, different things that you can go on and find out there. Like we said, our smooth sailing transaction sheets are out there for them. And our website is a great resource for you to be able to use. All in all, Florida Title and Guarantee Agency wants to give you a very smooth transaction for not only you but your customer, and make sure that we are doing our best. And one of the quotes that we have had is, we want to focus 90% of our time on solutions, on overcoming those impediments, on making sure that we do the best possible, and only 10% of the time on maybe the problems that crop up. It's been a great way for us to be able to focus and give you the best possible customer service. We definitely do want to be your title company of choice, and we look forward to working with you. And should you have any questions, you can reach out to your title representative, to any of the different managers who are on there, and even Jeff Hall, our vice president, if he needs to hear from you on an instance as well. So all in all, we look forward to working with you, and I thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Shanna. That was great. Good morning. I'm Sharon Sapp, and I'm Vice President of Business Development, Relocation, and Referrals. So I'm excited today to talk to you about our referral department and how these opportunities are distributed and where they come from. We track everything in the relocation department. Of the referrals that come in, broker to broker, corporate, e-leads, everything that's happened here. And so at the end, if you want to type in, I'll try to answer any questions you may have, or you can contact me after the presentation. This is my department, and Danielle Stevenson is our e-lead team manager, and I'll talk about e-leads in a little bit. Sandy Dudley handles our relocation broker-to-broker referrals, and she does the outgoing and incoming referrals processing. And Monica McBride is the relocation coordinator assisting with corporate relocation. So that is the team and their phone numbers to contact. We belong to one of the largest referral networks in the world. It's the Berkshire Hathaway Worldwide Referral Network. We've just opened an office in Germany, so we're hoping to do some more international referrals. We are also a member of ERC, Employee Relocation Council. And why is that important to you? We really need to have you understand that this is a selling feature. We have been a member of ERC for over 30 years. And this is a meeting that happens twice a year that corporations meet with relocation service providers, and we try to assist them with new innovative ideas on how to structure their benefits package to relocate people around the world. So I have been a member of this organization, and that puts us at the top of companies that get selected to handle the corporate relocation referrals. I'm also a member of the Relocation Advisory Council with the network, and Relocation Directors Council, which is an organization of my peer group that we actually do get, receive, and place out referrals to this group, because we know they have top agents that are used to doing relocation referrals. Everything, as I mentioned, is centralized here in our sales support center. Incoming referrals come in. We identify the branch office that's best appropriate for a buyer or a listing, and then all referrals are sent to the managing broker to place out with our referral team. In order to receive either a broker-to-broker referral or corporate referral, you must be a Prima member. And Stacy will talk about Prima in her further presentation in marketing. You can place any outgoing referral through Sandy. We actually have a link I'll show you in a little bit that you can fill in with all the information. Don't forget, it's not just Florida. We can place referrals anywhere in the world. Big note, we must sign all referral agreements because this is a binding agreement between the broker, not agent to agent. And we want to, surpass any issues that may come up with referral fees, length of the referral agreement, etc. And all referral fees are paid through the relocation department so that we can track any owed referrals out, or we can track referral fees owed to us for outgoing referrals. This is very important. We want to make sure our cooperating brokers get paid on time. These are some of the locations in the world that our third-party corporate relocation company, which is BHHS, is located in the world. This is totally separate. This is another entity that we partner with through the HS affiliates. Our department has been lucky and very fortunate that our team works very hard, and we are recognized nationally with awards for group moves as well as production on inventory and acquisition of properties. So I'm very, very fortunate to work with a great team of agents out there. Again, we've been honored by Lexicon Relocation, WHR Group, and several other third-party relocation companies. And I'll talk a little more about corporate relocation in a minute. Broker-to-broker referrals, of course, these are referrals from across the country. It can be another BHHS affiliate, an independent, other franchise companies. We deal with quite a few of these companies because we cover such a large area of Florida with now 43 offices, and now in Gainesville, Mount Dora, the Orlando Metro, and all the coast. So we cover such a large area, so we are able to receive many more incoming referrals. Corporate relocation opportunities. Again, this is where an individual has been asked to relocate by his company. They could have a relocation assistance package, a lump sum to move, and these folks are pretty much under a lot of stress to get moved as quick as possible from within the U.S. and outside the country. In order to be part of the corporate relocation team, there are modules, training modules that need to be completed through the BHHS training system. And the agent must have at least 10 closed transactions in a calendar year and maintain a certain dollar volume. These agents really have to be at the beck and call of the corporate transferee when they're in town. They come for 3 to 4 days. They need to locate a home, an area they want to live in, and maybe even go ahead and make an offer on a property. We also handle listings. We call it marketing assistance, where we send an agent out. We have a 50-50 opportunity of convincing the seller of our company, all the marketing assistance we can do for them. So if you're interested in being a corporate certified agent, I'll be more than happy to go over it with you, or also check with your managing broker. Again, the reason we centralize everything on relocation and referrals is that we follow up with the agent. So if you get a referral, you're going to get an information sheet with all the information, and every 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to get a status update request to let us know what is happening with that customer. We then let the cooperating broker know, or if it's a corporate relo, we let the relocation counselor know. This is very, very important. I do many reports for the managing brokers as well as Ray and Raul here at the Sales Support Center. So one of the primary criteria of an agent handling any kind of referral is communication, so that we can let our cooperating brokers know what is happening with their customer, either the seller or the buyer. And then again, we make sure all referral fees are paid. We track that. We make sure that it's going to the right entity at each of these cooperating brokers, be it a BHH affiliate. They also require us to do the same thing on the other end. Outgoing referrals. I love talking about outgoing referrals because it is one of the quickest opportunities to gain some income. What we're talking about is if you're new to our company or you've joined us from another organization, you'll be contacting your friends, relatives, your past customers. If you have a farm area, don't know how many offices have floor time, open houses are fantastic for getting referrals. You want to let everyone know that you're with BHHS Florida Realty now, and there are opportunities for a buyer who's walking in on an open house. You must ask them, do they have a home they need to sell or a second home that they want to sell in order to buy something here in Florida? Right there, that's an opportunity to place that person as an outgoing referral to sell their property wherever they're currently living. And that can be done by just contacting Sandy or filling out the online link with the referral information. We will place it for you. We will collect outgoing referrals. Normally are 25% paid to us, and then you're paid on your agent split. The reload department does not keep any referral monies from outgoing referrals. Again, I talked about the form. It is found on our intranet. You can fill that form out, and the link form sends right to reload. Sandy gets it in. She processes. If there's any questions, she will call you. Again, we have a full tracking program for all our referrals. It's automatic. So I want to make sure you know that you're updating our status updates with comments. If the referral is no longer active, we need to know that as well. And you can, one thing I want to make sure, we just don't, send your referral out and just assume, it's being taken care of. We will follow up. We get the assigned agent. You will get a copy of that outgoing referral form with the agent who is assigned, contact information, email, cell phone. You can also request to speak to that agent before they call your customer. You're the best source of information as to what is happening with that property that's for sale. Or if it's within our company and somebody's moving from Cape Coral to Gainesville or Tampa or wherever, we want to make sure that your customer is serviced at the top level. And we then would receive regular updates from those outgoing referrals to let you know what is happening, especially if we have a deal pending, and letting you know when it's going to close. So again, complete communication between our brokers and our agents. Again, this is where you will find the referral worksheet on the intranet. And Sandy, when she sends out an email, has that link to on her email. So if you call her and she would send you an email, you can just pop open that link and fill in the information. Now, show me the money. Here's what's going to happen. If you placed a referral and it closed at $250,000, and if you're at a 60% agent split with our company, you would make $1,057.50. That's, taking the franchise fee and any other fee due on this transaction. So I think that's a great return on just placing a referral and having it go under contract. Another example is the same $250,000 sale, and you're at a 75% split. Your income would be $1,321.88. So after, we always have an impact day, agents think, wow, I should be doing this on all my open houses or any calls that I might get. Don't forget to ask for the referral. Many, many people coming in definitely have to sell something in order to buy. So don't forget that. And I think they would be grateful for the help of a contact in their city who is knowledgeable of their home, their community, and can do the best presentation to list and sell that property. So hopefully we will inspire you all to place more outgoing referrals. I think it's just an added service that you have to present to someone that stands us apart. Well, that's my quick overview of relocation and referrals. Please call me if you have any questions. Follow up on corporate relocation and e-leads. That program is a specific agent that has to do training in order to handle our various type of e-leads that come into the company. And myself or Danielle will be more than happy to review that with you. And then we circle back around with our managing brokers so we can establish the correct team and the requirements for folks to handle e-leads. Is there anyone typed in any questions so far?
You did such a great job, Sharon. I don't see any questions, so you must have gone over everything.
Okay, well, we're here to assist you, and you can always find me here at the Sales Support Center. Thanks, Stacy.
Sure. Wow, everyone has provided such great information so far, so I appreciate you staying with us. And just as a reminder, if you do have any questions, you can enter them into the question box or the chat box, as I am monitoring those throughout the presentation today. So I get to review all of our e-commerce and marketing tools that we offer here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty, as well as the national brand. And we are heavily engaged with many multimedia marketing channels. And we're very proud of the fact that the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services website is global. And the web address is berkshirehathawayhs.com. It features language, currency, and measurement translations for prospective buyers both in the United States and abroad. Consumers may view domestic listings in 12 different languages for any market serviced by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. This is a screenshot of the website. So I do encourage you to visit the national website and type, just as a consumer would, go to the agents and find you as part of our company. Make sure your information is correct, make sure your photo is there, make sure you're in the right office. And if you have any questions, you can always talk to your branch office manager, or you can shoot us an email and we're happy to take a look as well. Consumers, whenever they're on the site, they can also search for an agent based on the language that they speak, or that they're as a second language. So make sure, as Pat had mentioned, that if you do speak a second language, that is part of your online profile. This flyer is the latest flyer that we have showing how many visitors go to the national website. Currently, we're receiving over 17.5 million visits every month, and we get visitors from all over the world. And at the bottom of the flyer, you'll see flags representing the top 20 countries of where visitors are coming from. This is a great piece to take with you on a listing presentation to show your sellers as part of your marketing toolkit. Back to the national website. Again, I encourage you to find you just as a consumer would. And if you have any active listings, make sure you have this View My Listings tab. It's very important because that gets tied to a lot of different things. And also, you have a way in your profile to set up your social media links. So if you are on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, have a YouTube channel, a Tumblr channel, Pinterest, make sure your social media profiles are connected to you as well on the national site, because you never know where someone may connect with you or email you, or where you would get any additional business from. You are linked to all of your listings on the national site. And the world's a big place. The Berkshire Hathaway Home Services global syndication strategy strives to capitalize consumer preferences and search patterns to keep our listings in front of the world's serious and qualified home buyers. And all of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services listings appear on Juwai.com. Juwai.com is China's largest international property portal that attracts more than 2 million affluent Chinese consumers monthly looking at international real estate, especially here in the States. And last year, we partnered with the Financial Times of London, where all of our listings also appear on this website, which is propertylistings.ft.com. I'm sharing this information with you so that whenever you do go on a listing appointment, you have the knowledge of where your online marketing strategy is because your sellers are going to ask. But it's always nice for you to be the first one to provide that information to them. We also partner with the Wall Street Journal, so all of our listings appear on Wall Street Journal realestatesectioncom as well. And for properties that you list $1 million and above, they also go to Wall Street Journal's premier luxury website, mansionglobal.com. And you are the contact on all of your luxury listings on this site as well. Every one of the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales professionals nationwide, all 45,000 of you, have a Berkshire Hathaway Resource Center account. You should know your member login and password, because that gives you access to many of the tools and resources that we have to offer here as a brand and as a company. So make sure you have your login and your password. If you don't know what it is, feel free to contact the customer success team that is available at your service Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or you can always ask your branch office manager or your branch office administrator to assist you with your login information. Once you're logged in, you're going to see all kinds of tools and resources from a national standpoint. But the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure your profile settings are set up. There's also quick links to the home selling and home finding guides. This takes you over to this page, and if you haven't done so already, check them out. They're listing presentations that you can customize to make them your own, but they're very powerful in and of itself. So we're hoping that you take these marketing materials with you, whether you're working with buyers or with sellers. Back to the home page. Underneath resource links, there's a quick link over to Marketing Resource. Marketing Resource is your one-stop online location for all marketing materials. Whenever you have just listed a property, you wanted to send out a just listed e-card, create a brochure, maybe you're having an open house, maybe you wanted to send a newsletter to somebody. All of the e-cards, video cards, all of the updates, maybe it's a holiday and you wanted to send out an e-card to your database. This is where you would do it, through Marketing Resource. There's over 1,700 templates available in the Marketing Resource, and there's even templates in Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Spanish, and Vietnamese as well. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services offers a really cool mobile video app that you can include as part of your marketing efforts. And this you would access by first logging into Marketing Resource and click on the Video Creation tab. Once you create your account with Videolicious on this Video Creation tab, then you'll want to go to the App Store and download the Videolicious app on your mobile device, and then you can quickly and easily create beautifully branded videos of a new property, a new listing, maybe a buyer tour, maybe a self-promotion, or introducing yourself to a new lead. A great way to stay top of mind and professional with video e-cards. And what's nice about these is once you have them on your mobile device and you save them, you click an upload button and they automatically appear for you ready to use in your Marketing Resource Center. So you never have to worry about how you get your videos out of your phone or mobile device into a presentable, beautiful e-card that you can send to your sphere. Back to the home page. We have sales professionals that also do commercial real estate. And for those individuals, we offer the Commercial Resource Center. If you do commercial real estate or if you're interested in getting an account, please see your branch office manager and they're happy to provide that role to you so then you can access the commercial resource. Once you set up your profile, if you have any commercial properties, you can also add them to the database, which also then appears on the national website of Commercial Services for Berkshire Hathaway. Back to the home page. Again, there is a quick link over to the Learn Center resource. We offer many tools and resources here with Berkshire Hathaway, as I had mentioned, but we also offer a lot of training and support as well. So what I suggest and I encourage you to do every month, at the end of every month, click on the Learn Center, go to the calendar, and check out what classes are available for you to sign up and take, maybe 1 or 2 classes every month. And I guarantee if you do that, your business will increase by the end of the year. Just as an example, I highlighted some of the classes that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. like on May 9th, you can sign up for establishing a pricing strategy or designing the next gen listing presentation. Or if you're interested in learning more about luxury and luxury real estate and getting into that market, maybe preparing your first luxury listing presentation may be a good class for you. So again, there's all types of resources that are available to you. Back on the home page, there is a link over to Lead Resource. Lead Resource is going to take you over to your dashboard. And this is going to be branded to you, but it also has all of our company services listed on the Services tab. So everything we're talking about today, plus all of the things that has to do with marketing with our company, is available on the Services tab. So you never really have to remember where to go except here. The first time you log into Lead Resource, though, you definitely want to update your profile. And within Lead Resource, there is a pretty cool, quick and easy way to send an email to anybody or from one of your contacts. You can actually log into the Marketing Center here and assign action plans to your database. Kind of a set it and forget it. There's neighborhood reports, as well as Seller Advantage, where you can create a very professional listing presentation report, a listing activity report, or marketing activity reports. And this is where you can create customers for life by providing ongoing real-time market updates. We also offer a lot of benefits and discounts with being with a national company. And this is on the Benefits and Discounts tab off the homepage of the Resource Center. There's discounts available to you with Ford, Geico, Marriott, Tiffany's, UPS, and the majority of the top cell phone providers such as AT&T, Sprint, and Verizon. So if you're not getting a discount on your cell phone, check the Benefits and Discounts tab, and we could save you up to 20% off your monthly cell phone bill. As mentioned, Berkshire Hathaway has a strong social media footprint on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and Instagram. So I highly recommend you to follow, like, and join the networks of Berkshire Hathaway. We also partner with RPR. RPR is Realtors Property Resource, and this is available to you as a member benefit of the National Association of Realtors. If you're not familiar with RPR, I recommend today to sign up for your account. There's no cost to you, and you go to narrpr.com. RPR is a system where it allows you to tell the story of a home, neighborhood, or city beyond the listing. It compiles all of the information revolving around a certain area from the web into one easy-to-use system. These are incredible reports that are only available to you, realtors. And we have a special relationship with RPR where we have branded marketing materials that go associated with these reports. And I guarantee if you're working with a buyer, this is a fabulous report. If you're working with somebody who's moving here from another area, great way to use the reports. Or if you're going on a listing appointment, go into RPR and find out all of the wealth of information surrounding that area, that neighborhood, and that property prior to going, and I guarantee you will impress that owner. Once you have your account, you also want to download the app, the RPR app on your phone and mobile device, because as you're out and about, it can GPS locate the area that you're in and give you pretty much all of the information as a realtor, in-depth information that you can find on a certain area, neighborhood, farm area, market, or house. These are just some of our preferred partners. We go through a heavy vetting process because we know there are a lot of companies out there that you'll come into contact with that'll want your business. But we truly believe in the value of partnering with only the top companies in our marketplace that provide the same level of customer support and service that we only would provide from a company standpoint. Companies such as BHT, Express Docs, Wall Street Journal, DuPont Registry, Amerispec. So if you have any questions on any of those partners, please let us know. So from a company standpoint, we also offer a lot of company initiatives that are available to you. And I'm very pleased to introduce our Luxury Collection of Florida Marketing Program. We provide maximum exposure for your luxury listings. And this one-of-a-kind luxury homes program that I'm about to talk about is 100% company paid. The only thing we ask is that you talk about it whenever you're on a luxury listing appointment. We want you to secure those luxury listings in your market, and there should be no reason with what we provide from a company and from a market standpoint for you not to get that listing. So we do have a couple of requirements to be part of our program. It must be in the top 10% of the marketplace, and each one of our areas has a minimum price point to be included. And if you're not sure what that is, see your branch office manager, and they're happy to give you that information. We also ask for a 6-month listing agreement and at least a 3% commission on the listing side. And all of the details are found on our intranet. We also partner with the DuPont Registry. We have our standalone magazine that we publish quarterly, and that's 44 pages. But we also take our quarterly insert and directly put it inside the DuPont Registry magazine. And we're able to get the national and international distribution of the DuPont Registry network, which is currently over 80,000 mailed or shipped subscribers, such as celebrities, executives, and sports figures. DuPont Registry is also in airports and airplanes, and copies of the DuPont Registry are sold in bookstores like Barnes & Noble. And additional copies of our Luxury Collection of Florida magazine are also in your office, and all of the listings that are part of the program are advertised for the life of the listing. We also provide additional online exposure for your luxury properties on the DuPontRegistry.com, DuPont Registry Digital Magazine, Luxury Collection of Florida magazine, and the Wall Street Journal. We also pay for a professional photographer to come out to your property, to meet you at the property, to take photos that not only you can use in your marketing, but we can use in the magazine as well. And from the photos, virtual tours are created and linked to your listing. And the listing goes to Realtor.com, and also a video automatically goes on YouTube as well. And again, just as a reminder, this one-of-a-kind Luxury Collection of Florida marketing program is 100% company paid. Michelle Serrano is our Luxury Collection of Florida manager, as well as our company's social media manager. She's located here in the Sunrise Sales Support Center with me, and she's available Monday through Friday. Her contact information is on the screen. So if you have any questions regarding or surrounding our Luxury Collection of Florida program, feel free to reach out to Michelle, and she's happy to assist you. So let's continue to review some of our other technology and marketing tools that we offer. Our company website is BHHSFloridaRealty.com. And this is where we have all of our realtors from all of our offices around the company. And you will appear on our office roster. Your listings will appear on the site. And as a Prima agent, you'll be linked to your website. This diagram is what we call our path of a listing. And this shows exactly what happens to your listing once you put it in the MLS. This is a great diagram for you to download and have as part of your listing presentation, because I guarantee your seller wants to know what you're doing to market their property online. And this is an excellent way to show them exactly what happens and where their listing is advertised. We partner with Zillow, so all of your listings, all of your residential listings go on Zillow.com and Trulia.com. And we also tweet all of our new listings. So anytime you have a new listing, we let the world know from our Twitter channel and tweet about your listing. Back to the company site, if you have current active listings, find your profile and make sure you have this View My Listings tab. If you don't, and you do have active listings, please let your manager know or let us know so we can correct that as soon as possible. And you're the link to all of your listings all the time. We also partner with WikiRealty.com. So we send a data feed to WikiRealty.com of all of our listings here as well. We also send them to the international MLS website, which is theimls.com. And so when you're on a listing appointment, I hope that you share all of this information with the sellers about where you market their properties, but also let them know that not only do you put their listing in the local MLS, it also appears on the international MLS. We offer Prima to our sales professionals, and this is our own in-house Platinum Real Estate Internet Marketing and Mobile Advantage platform. It encompasses a lot, and as a Prima agent, we want you to really know what you have from a system standpoint. One of the other benefits of being with our company, not just as a Prima agent, but, excuse me, we create a website for every one of our new listings, every one of your listings. So automatically, if you have an active listing, you can go to bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS number, and it takes you to a property detail page, just like this, where it has market snapshot, community information, trends, multiple photos, the link to the virtual tour, action items, shareable items, your information, schedule a showing, save a listing. And this works as a Prima agent too. So if you're a Prima member, you can go to yourprimawebsite.com/MLS number and get the same exact details. And as a Prima agent, we also are part of the IDX program, which is what allows us to showcase listings from any other brokerage on our website with us or you as the contact. We also partner with Realtor.com to provide Advantage Pro package, which is included in Prima. So as a Prima member and as an Advantage Pro customer with Realtor.com, you are the contact if any lead comes in on your listing on Realtor.com. Part of Prima also is that you have your news and video resource center, which is pretty much in conjunction with your monthly e-newsletter. If you're not familiar with this, I highly encourage you to click on the news tab of your website and see what's available. There's all kinds of resources available to you and to your visitors online. There's a real estate Q&A, and there's a quick and easy way to sign up for your monthly newsletter. It's called Home Matters, and you may not have known this, but this is a great way, an easy way to stay in touch with your customers automatically. Go to your news tab, click on subscribe to my newsletter, enter in anybody's first name, last name, email address, and they can automatically sign up to receive your monthly newsletter. You don't have to write it. It's professionally written by the writers at RIS Media for you, but you can edit it if you want to, and it's available to you. But one of the other things is that this is a great thing to have while you're on an open house. Have your laptop there or your iPad or your tablet. Have it on your website. Quickly and easily sign up any customers instead of having them sign up on a sign-up sheet. Maybe have them sign up for your real estate newsletter. If you haven't done so already, you can sign up for Prima today. We're waiving the one-time setup fee of $189. But Prima Pro is $99 a month, and we hope that you take full advantage of that if you're looking for a website online solution that pretty much encompasses it all. It's a fully customizable site. There's online training, and it's open to all of our sales professionals. We have all of our Prima information available on our intranet, which is floridarealtyintranet.com. There's a specific Prima info tab, and this has all of the benefits and resources available. To access our intranet, you can go directly there at floridarealtyintranet.com, or you can go to our company website and scroll to the bottom and click on the intranet tab, and this will take you to a user login and password. Everybody in our company has the same username. It's Florida Realty, but your password is unique to your office. So your office has an actual 7500 number that we assign here from the sales support center. So if you don't know what your 75 number is, you can ask your branch office manager or your branch office administrator, and they're happy to provide it to you. It's a number such as like 7529, 7526, 7533, 7545, etc. And that will give you access to our intranet. And there's all kinds of marketing materials. I mentioned the marketing resource, and that's a great way to send out e-cards. But if you go to Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Florida Realty, we have a whole entire in-house company marketing materials available to you, such as the path of a listing and links to our luxury collection of Florida. We also have our Florida Do Not Call list as well. We have links to our home selling proposal. Like I had mentioned, the luxury collection. There's logos, the application, more information, the qualifications for your area directly on our intranet. We also have links to our preferred service partners, such as Express Docs and Toolkit CMA. And we offer Toolkit CMA. If you're not familiar with this and you're looking for a way to differentiate yourself from anybody else using the standard CMA that's available to you in the MLS, to look at CMA may be a really good option for you. It has all of our marketing materials, but it links to your MLS, and we offer it to you at a significant discount. It's $100 for the year for unlimited use, but we prorate it. So if you sign up in May, I think it's like $54 from now until the end of the year. We also partner with Visual Tour and Paradigm. And what we do with this company, we've been partners with them for over a decade, and we create tours for you automatically. There's no extra work for you. Price and status changes are automatically updated, and you can edit or enhance your tours. You can add unlimited photos or video, and it's all created for you automatically. And the way that we do that is that whenever you enter a listing into the MLS, just make sure you have 6 photos on your listing, and we'll take care of the rest. Oh, one other thing. If you have the option in your local MLS to choose an MLS created virtual tour, hit no, select no. And when you do that, if you have 6 photos, every night we send a data feed to our partners at Paradigm, and they create a tour for you and put it in your own account. Once you have your account, you definitely want to download the Paradigm Edge mobile marketing suite, and it's included for all of our sales professionals. There's no charge, but it's a great way whenever you're on a listing appointment to show your sellers what kind of marketing you can do with your Paradigm tours and your Paradigm account. And now it includes video ability as well. So Paradigm has a fabulous customer support team too, and they're available to you. There's a mobile target lead capture available to you. There's a voice code if you wanted to start using that. But the team at Paradigm, they want you to use their service, and you can use those tours and your account for anything you want. So you don't have to use it for just listing tours. You can use it for personal promotion tours or buyer tours or a farm area tour. So that is unlimited to you and a great resource to you. Pop-a-Note. If you're looking for a quick and easy way to stay in touch with your contacts, you can sign up for Pop-a-Note. It's a drip email marketing system that enables you to build relationships. It allows you to stay in touch with fun and interesting facts that are professionally written, fully editable, and they're either real estate related, pop culture related, or a combination or both. You choose. So you pretty much set it up and forget it. And at your discretion, whether it's once a month or twice a month, you can reach out to your contacts, up to 50 contacts that are company paid, in just a quick, light, easy way. And you never know where you're going to get business from. We also offer ACE. So if you have social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, and wondered what to post on your social media, this answers this question. It is totally company paid, and we encourage you to use it. All you have to do is send us an email, tell us what you want it, and we'll create an account for you within the next 24 hours, business hours. And once you set up your ACE account, that's it. It will automatically post real estate related content, relevant content on your social media sites, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter for you. And it's phenomenal, it's great, and we hope you take advantage of this. From a company standpoint, we also offer Form Simplicity Ultimate Edition for all of our sales professionals. And this is an account where we have all of our forms, all of our real estate transactions. We have our unlimited e-signing, unlimited transaction storage. This is where you would get your listing agreements, your sales contracts, and you can access it by going to forms.floridarealtors.org. We also offer personal concierge service to all of our customers. So we have a flyer for this available on our intranet as part of our listing and sales packages as well. Offer this service to your customers. It will make your life so much easier. Our personal concierge service is connected with a company called Utility Concierge. And this company, on your behalf, on our behalf, will let your customers assist them with setting up their utilities, finding moving services, finding out the best rates on security systems in their area. And it is 100% free to you and to your customers. The importance of email. Please make sure your branch office manager and your branch office administrator has your latest and greatest email address. We rely heavily on email, and we want to make sure that you receive emails from us on a consistent basis. Every one of you should be receiving a real estate news update from Ray every day, Monday through Friday. So if you're not, let us know. We'll look into the account and make sure we have your latest email address, so we make sure that you stay in touch with everything that's going on within the real estate industry and with our company. If you need help, we have a lot of our tools and resources available to you. You should see this flyer in your offices, but it's also available on our intranet that you can download and have locally for you as well. So if you have questions on Prima, Toolkit, Form Simplicity, Clarus Market Metrics, Paradigm, ExpressDocs, BHT, Realtor.com, Resource Center, all of these resources are available. They have their own support line available to assist you and ready to assist you with any question you have. Trish Rantes, our e-commerce manager, she's available to you Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and that's her email address. She's here with us again in the Sunrise Sales Support Center. And if you have any questions with any of the e-commerce stuff outside of what you would go normally to the specific preferred partners, please let us know. That's why we're here. Well, again, welcome to our company. We're glad you're here. And my information is on the board, on the screen as well. You can always call me or email me as too if you have any questions. Thank you for joining us today. We actually wrapped up pretty early today, so that lets your day get started a little bit earlier. So thank you again. Stay productive and stay positive.